Good morning, just another car show people. Today is the day that the Miata no longer becomes a daily driver.
This too is false.
We are planning on taking the Miata and kind of creating an environment where she can be more dedicated for becoming a track car. So Saturdays and Sundays I can work on her and have her all torn apart and not have to worry about driving her the next day, because that honestly has been a huge pain. So yeah, I've looked at a ton of options online. I wanted like a bigger car, obviously, because driving a Miata all the time kind of creates problems when you're like trying to go to the beach and you need a beach chair, or trying to go get groceries, or you want to go pick up homies or something. So I was looking for like a bigger car that was just gonna be an automatic, have cruise control, because even driving in Naples now, I drive like 35 minutes to get to work, so get decent gas mileage. And I ended up picking a 2001 Toyota Camry with like only 98,000 miles on it. So we already stopped at Chase, got the cash, already talked him down from $3,650 to $3,200 online. I purposefully brought only $3,100. I don't know if that's necessarily like I honestly, I don't know a ton about dealing with dealers. I've always bought cars from people on Craigslist. I bought one car from the dealer, the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. I would love to get some more money off, but you know, we'll get what we can get.
Later.
Okay, so we made it was actually a 2-hour drive, much more than we anticipated, to this undisclosed dealer, because things did not go well here. The best number he was going to give me after taxes and everything was $3,800 for this. The guy was not playing like anything to me. So again, on the phone, I asked him $3,650 down to $3,200, and then I got here and I was like, hey man, I'll be a freaking happy dude if I can walk out of here for $3,000. And he was like, I can't do that for you, man. I got too much money in the car. I've been doing too much with it, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, not a great experience, but we'll just keep looking, I guess. Sorry for taking you all the way out here. So I'm guessing it is on to the next one, unfortunately. Here's our man Chuck pulling the car out now, being all mad and stuff that I didn't buy it from him.
3 weeks later.
So today I was on Facebook Marketplace and I had saw a listing that was listed 4 minutes ago, and this is why you never take the deal unless you're excited about it, because I almost took the Camry deal and I would have paid $100, and now I'll show you the picture here. We have a 2001 Honda Accord 4-cylinder, so good gas mileage. Apparently it's a one owner. An old lady who's like 97 now decided to stop driving today. So her son listed it today. I saw it on Facebook Marketplace after it had been posted for like 5 minutes. And then messaged the guy. He said he has people who want it already. I'm not surprised, because he's asking $2,000 for a great deal. And so I was like, dude, we got to go see it now. We just hopped in the car and we're going now. It's not great to go look at a car in the dark, but we're gonna see what we can do, because I don't think this car will be around for very long. So we're excited to check this car out and try to take some videos, but it is kind of dark, so we might just show you more of it tomorrow morning if we do end up with it.
Eventually.
Drove 25 minutes to see this car. I like the car. I'll show you again the picture of it. I like the car. I like the price. There's a little bit of oil on the lower control arms, but it didn't look like anywhere in the engine was leaking, so maybe someone spilled oil on it, but that was something I was concerned about. And I didn't know if he had done the timing belt. So, but I mean, the car looked great. Everything looked great. It ran well. I was excited. I essentially got to the point where checking it out, I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go run the Carfax on it, and then I'll let you know, we can talk money. And he was like, literally, he just said, well, I can't sell the car to you today. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, what am I doing here then? And he was like, I don't know. I told you that you're second in line. I was like, what does that even mean, dude? When you're doing sales, it's first come, first serve. He was like, well, I had a dude put a $100 deposit so that I would wait until Saturday for him to see it. I was like, what? Bro, that's not how sales work. I was literally like, I'll buy his deposit. It's $100. I don't care. This is a great price for a pretty good car. And he was like, I can't do that. I gave him my word. So I respect the guy, but I'm also just like, y'all, you have no idea how to do sales, bro. I'm shook. I'm surprised. I'm like, I respect him for keeping his word, but I also don't understand why you'd let somebody put a deposit down on a car when you want to get rid of it. So our dude Bob, he's a great guy, but I guess we're gonna keep looking. Number 2 car we're looking at was not a complete failure, but kind of a failure because Bob doesn't know how to communicate. On to the next one, I guess.
3 weeks later.
All right, so a little bit of an update. After looking at the first Camry, the Accord, and then missing out on the second Civic and just not wanting that other Camry, the Miata has started to develop a lifter tick. Which means it's low on oil, which means it's leaking oil. Because there's nothing happening on the top. So that means something in the oil pan gasket is cracked and leaking a little bit of oil, which means now I got to constantly be checking the oil until I can either fix that or take it to Mazda to fix it. That being said, this just reminds me why I should spend a little bit more money on a daily so that it's just slightly more reliable. Like, I'm thinking of bumping the budget up from like $4,000 to like $8,000 so that the daily is reliable and I literally just don't even have to think about it, and I can worry about, and I don't have to be fixing cars for maintenance. Fixing cars for maintenance is mind-numbing, but fixing cars for fun, like I would be with the Miata, if I get a good daily, is so much fun. So I think that's the plan now, is to bump up the budget for the daily driver and then start looking for something that's just going to be super reliable and will just always get me where I need to go. I'm essentially not even ever thinking about it, and I can always focus on the Miata. So I don't even know how long we've been looking for a car now, but it's probably been like a month since we looked at that first Camry. So
Many months later.
I don't even know what day this is of the car search, but it's been at least 3 or 4 weeks. So I just decided I'll put more money into a car. I'll have it, buy a good Honda that will last for a long time, and I could probably resell it for very close to what I bought it for because I'll take good care of it. So yeah, I'll put a picture up, but we're going to Germain Honda of Naples today to look at this Honda Accord. 30,000 miles, 2006, I think. EX, which is or LX, I think, which is the nicest one. I don't remember which trim it is. It's the V6, which I'm a little salty about because I want to get good gas mileage. But I'm not going to nitpick. We'll keep our fingers crossed. All right, here we are at Germain Honda in Naples, Florida. We're going to go check out this car and see what we get. I hate dealing with dealers because they're more of a stickler than working with just another regular guy because they have to meet their quotas and do all their extra things. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so here's the deal. This is the car. Car looks good. The problem with buying it from a dealership is they put $2,000 in on taxes because that's just how they have to do it. You know, it's a dealership. They can't avoid the taxes. So right now they're trying to push it into 10G area. I don't know if I can do that. That's a lot for a 17-year-old car. I got to think about it.
Come on, think.
All right, so we did it. We bought it. It was ended up being like $9,900, but it's nice because I got to take care of the plate and the registration, the insurance, everything right here, so I don't have to go to the DMV later. Honestly, like, it sucks that I had to spend 10 G's, like, but I was talking with my dad, and he made a good statement. He was like, you didn't really spend 10 G's, you spent, because you're going to be able to resell this car for 5 G's in 5 years. So you're spending $1,000 a year to have a daily driver, which is actually a really good deal. And Honda's resell are amazing. But yeah, excited, salty that I had to spend money. Spending money always sucks. But I'm excited to have a daily driver that I don't have to worry about. And I am excited to have a car that can fit stuff also. I can go to the beach, I can go to the grocery store and not worry about all that stuff. So spending money always sucks. But I think we got a good deal. And literally a lady was getting in the car as I was like buying it because they were trying to sell it to the next person. So a lot of people wanted this car. A lot of people know that it's a good car and a good deal. Oh, it's just spending money sucks. Not the worst situation. We definitely got it at the right time. Okay, so we're here at Jermaine Honda. We're coming back the next day. We left yesterday because I had to go to work and work on some stuff for the Miata. But we're heading in now to grab the Accord. Woo-woo! All right, there we go. We got her. We did it.
Big time.
Big time. Well, that's it, my dudes. We're about to pull out of the Honda dealership right now. That was quite a journey, but buying a car always is. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Again, we're new to these vlog videos, so if you hate them, tell us. If you love them, tell us in the comments below. Make sure you hit up our Patreon. If you got a homie who needs a car reviewed, hit us up with it. Super excited to have a daily driver. Woo! That's just gonna cruise and we can work on the Miata and actually work on her. So making progress. Woo!